Hi YouTubers out there, it's James Habstown coming to you again. Uh, Today's talk, or tonight's talk I should say, because it's 6:51 p.m. March, sorry, May 10th again. Sorry about that, I had to look over at the calendar. Anyways, I went to my local clinic, decided to talk to a nurse about different ways to quit smoking and different methods or different products out there. And one thing after an hour and 15-minute talk with her, the conclusion that I've come up with is that there's nothing on the market, at least in Quebec, that's geared for the pipe smoker. I did pick up a couple of things today, which now I've tried them today, and they are nasty. I can't wait to re-smoke my pipe. So here are just like two things that I picked up today. They did cost something, but I called up the company, complained, and I'm getting back my money for at least one of the others. The first thing I'm going to show you is the mints. It's called Thrive Mints. And personally, my nurse let me try them before I bought the package. It wasn't too bad. There is a bit of a chalky taste to it, but it's peppermint, and it only comes in one flavor. And I'm not a huge peppermint fan. Don't get me wrong about that, even though I am an aromatic smoker. So the chalkiness of it, not so much. But one of these is supposed to be good for about, say, about 2 smokes. It comes in like a package, like this, right outside. So basically, you're supposed to take these, according to the package and according to the nurse, every time you have an urge to smoke, up to a maximum of 24 per day, when there's 36 that come in the package. So I have more than enough here. Plus, I still have more waiting for me. So, like I said, the only thing I don't like about that is that there's a chalky taste to the mint itself. You're supposed to just let it sit in your mouth and dissolve like a regular mint would, and then you're supposed to get your nicotine that way. And the flavoring of it. If they would come up with a different flavor there, maybe like a berry flavor, then fine, maybe I would take it. But the peppermint, forget about it. The second thing is this. You may be thinking to yourself that it looks like a female hygiene product, a tampon. At least that's what I think of it. It is an inhaler by Nicorette. So, and so you open it up and you put your cartridge, your nicotine cartridge, which comes in another sealed up package like this. So you put one of these, if you can see it properly, in here like so. You press down and boom. And you're supposed to smoke it like a cigarette. But my complaint to the company was that the taste of it is nasty. It tastes like a cigarette. So I'm not a cigarette smoker, I'm a pipe smoker. So for me, this was a big no-no. And it looks like a tampon, which is another nasty thing. Besides the fact my girlfriend is on her period right now, so that's even nastier. It's like smoking one of the bloody things. But I just, why smoker, for me to put it in my mouth like this and just let it dangle, that's not so bad. But if they had like a pipe version of it, which I know there's other stuff on the market that does water vapor, but it's hard to get within Canada, let alone Quebec. So this thing here, we can get over the counter. Yeah, it's about $40 for about 42 cartridges, which should last, they say, about a month's supply, give or take, depending on how much you smoke. One cartridge you can use for 20 minutes. 20 to 25 minutes, they're saying. So, all depends on how much you smoke. And it's supposed to give you the nicotine in the back of your throat and onto your tongue. My problem was that it started burning my tongue and burning the back of my throat. So I called up the company right away to say, well, hey, what's going on? The first time trying this thing. And they said, well, sorry, sir, it's not supposed to happen this way, and the bad taste. So I gave them the lot number and everything else like that. So they finished it off with me. I'm getting reimbursed back, so it's no major deal. But I was hoping to walk out of my local clinic today after seeing my nurse with a bit more help. And then she also gave me some pamphlets and some papers to basically read, which I haven't really gone through, on how to relieve stress and methods and stuff like that. So her main things was use the gum, which I haven't bought because I'm not a big gum fan. Use the mints, which I can't really seem to stand, and use the inhale. That's the only thing out on the market right now. And as I can tell, my son is about to come over. Want to say hi, William, fast? To YouTube?
Hi, YouTube.
See, that's my son. Okay, now go. Let me finish my video. That is my 6, soon to be 7-year-old boy, William.
Yeah.
Okay, William, enough.
Okay. Say now I could
It's-
take a bath
Yes.
after
Alright.
that.
Yes. Father's job is never done. Please don't go making any noise. I'm making a video. So sorry for the interruption. Anyways, I'll let you go so I can get back to my son and taking care of him. As you all know, I'm a full-time father. So anyways, I wish the people that think of these anti-smoking or these anti-smoking aids to help people get off of smoking, think of the pipe smoker as well. I will be reducing my tobacco consumption, but definitely not with these aids. Finding it a bit of a joke now because it was a big waste of my morning running around to try to get these little devices and talking with the woman. She was really helpful. I am going to cut back on my soda, on my soft drink consumption, and my tea consumption. So that's one good thing right there that I've found out. Because on average I drink about 2 liters of soda, of pop, per day per 2 days. I'm down from a 3-liter bottle per day down to now, like I said, a 2-liter bottle per 1 day per every 2 days. So that's a pretty good sign. Anyways, this video is going to get a bit long, so I'm going to let you guys go. Happy pipe smoking, and I will be getting back to smoking my pipe eventually, even though my son doesn't want it. Until I find a proper smoking aid that's available over here in the pharmacies, other than these pieces of garbage, I hate to say it, I will not really be using them. Maybe the mints every so often, the lozenges, but not so much. They are for cigarette smokers, and nobody over here seems to know how to do the conversion from cigarette smoking to pipe smoking. And I've asked a couple of doctors about that one, and nobody knows how to do the conversion. I wish there was a conversion for it, because, oh yeah, I even have the patches. I'm not going to take them out right now because this video is getting long. Sorry, but I also bought the patches that stick onto your arm too. That I had an allergic reaction to. My arm broke out, I had a bad rash, and it wasn't a good experience at all. I had a really bad rash on my arm. I felt dizzy, sore, the whole 9 yards. It gave me basically nicotine poisoning right off the patch. So I don't suggest using any of this. I mean, judge for yourself. Go see your doctor or your nurse, your local nurse, your local clinic, and they'll decide. But for me personally, these items do not work. So thank you once again for hearing my rants and raves, and I wish you all a good night, happiness, and happy pipe smoking. Bye bye for now. James Habspan out.